ball pass
from a certain Mr. Dele Alli, I believe.
Absolutely fantastic.
Always tipped in for the top.
Apparently. It goes back to Crawley from last season.
That was when I first called it out, yeah.
But yeah, it was sublime ball. Actually, he had another one on Saturday, which we hadn't actually mentioned. The hat-trick kind of took away from what a good ball it was on Saturday, leading to another Bennett goal. So not only did we miss goals for the past couple of years, but it's evident that we missed a link-up play with the midfield, and we struggled to create our own goals. A lot of our goals come by sheer luck or a player.
Sheer luck. I'm sure the players would appreciate that. No, that was luck.
Not luck, but there wasn't much.
Of those the other week, though.
There wasn't much creativity in it. This season, it's evident that Bennett links up play well with the midfield, especially Dele, and also Will Grigg. He doesn't create his own goals, but he's always had a very good delivery for him to be able to finish.
Yeah.
So it's good that we're able to have that sort of link-up play, and it's very good to watch.
And dare I say, we've still got a certain Danny Green to come back as well.
Indeed, yeah.
I do think we're still missing him from set pieces. I don't think we have someone else who can deliver a set piece the way he does.
Yeah, corners haven't looked the same since he's been out injured anyway.
Out of interest, how many corners did we have last night? It certainly wasn't on the ratio of the 15 or whatever it was.
No, I'd have said 5 or 6. I'm not. It wasn't.
So
many more.
Let's call it 5. Makes the maths easy.
So 5, I think.
So 20 corners we've had in 2 games against them. 20 corners the goalkeeper has caught.
Yeah.
So
catching practice. But having beat them, we're through to the next round, which is nice. And there's part of me that would have said last week, would you rather 3 points, or would you rather the potential of going through to the next round against another big team and filling Stadium MK again, maybe? In saying that, we're going to draw Shrewsbury, so I would have probably taken the 3 points. But either way, it was very convincing last night. I was very, very convinced, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird, because I kind of thought, there were times when I just thought we looked great last night, but I thought there were times when we looked...
Before we came in, I mean, the first 10 minutes, the sublime one-touch passing was... It was brilliant.
It was sublime,
fantastic.
one-touch passing.
It was sublime,
yeah.
But, it didn't look like us at all. Moving the ball around so comfortably.
Yeah. There were bits... I mean, I think, bearing in mind, we had 3 players come in. I thought Spence was, particularly in the first half, I thought he was absolutely brilliant. I think he's really given Carla's selection headache for that.
So that's funny, because I was... I certainly don't think he played badly, so I hope nobody mistakes what I'm saying. But
he's criticise him, aren't you?
No, people are singing his praises quite highly, and I thought he just simply done a job. I don't think he stood out. I thought he done well. He didn't get beaten or anything, but I don't think he done a standout job. But in saying that, I think Fads has looked a bit, considering how good a start he had to the season. I think he's probably died away just a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think when you put in a player like Jordan Spence on to replace a right back, and you could put in a performance as solid as everyone's making him out to have had, he must be looking over his shoulder, because I think George is going to slot right back into the right back spot, if you like, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Spence in the middle at some point soon, because it's pretty hard to leave somebody like him out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens, because I thought, for me, I think you're right, defensively, I thought he did a job, but I thought in an attacking perspective, he
did put in 1 or 2
something
decent crosses as well.
In a way that right now I don't think George is doing, but that'd be interesting.
The draw, who do you want?
I've Liverpool at home. It was just something about that, and you're right. It'll
Liverpool
probably be Shrewsbury.
Anfield.
But the thing is, you look at this. There aren't many middling teams left.
No,
it's either winnable or massive, and I'll settle for any of those. I'd love to be at home. I really.
So you definitely would take Stoke away on a cold Tuesday.
Okay,
night.
there are some middling teams. But there's not many. The percentage. How many League 1 and 2 teams are left in it?
Oh, Shrewsbury's the only League 2 team left in it, and I don't know actually.
We haven't got a clue really, have we? I don't know if anyone knows what the hell's going on in this, do let us know.
Hang on, let's have a look. Here we got left in. We got Bournemouth, Derby, Fulham, Liverpool, us obviously, Sheffield United, Shrewsbury, Southampton, Stoke, Swansea. Tonight, Burton Albion or Brighton, Chelsea or Bolton, Crystal Palace or Newcastle, Manchester City or Sheffield Wednesday, Spurs or Notts Forest, and West Brom and Hull. So, as you say, it's high all.
Burton
Albion. obviously there's some of those that we'd say, yeah, we'd have a tough time against, but I don't think there's any reason to be scared of any of them right now.
Yeah, and those ones we'd have a tough time against are probably going to be the Burtons and the Shrewsbury.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Definitely.
That's probably what it'll be. We'll go to Burton and get hammered 6-0 or something, but...
Yeah, they'll do a Man United on us.
I agree with you. It's our 10th year. It'd be lovely to see the stadium full with a Chelsea, a Man City or somebody here again.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you said Liverpool would be brilliant, but I think in terms of the Robbo factor, I think Liverpool away, for him to be able to stand on the touchline and listen to You Never Walk Alone from the touchline. And I dare say there'll be a lot of MK Dons fans who would join in as well, because it's obviously quite a special moment.
That's because our fans are stupid and really don't know what they're doing, let's be honest.
And
they'll join in with anything.
Yeah, because most of them support Liverpool as well, probably. But no, I think that would be a special moment for him, and I think it'd get a fair bit of coverage. But as I was saying to Modders before we come in to the studio, I thought if we can, on our 10th year, fill that stadium twice against two big teams and get promoted, then I think that might just outshine the double season.
Might just,
but
yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, let's not go too far. All right, look, we've hardly mentioned a recent 4-0 against a well-known Premiership side much this week. So to set the scene a little, this is Sham 69 with If the Kids Are United. Hopefully, anyway. I think it is. It sounds like it's the right song. Hey. Luke, can you hear me?
I can hear, yeah.
Well, hi. Listen, the reason we wanted to talk to you, you were singing last weekend. Or you were singing. You were on stage in Jesus Christ Superstar. And
yeah, that was interesting.
Rather good.
Indeed. Yeah, I was asked to perform for Milton Keynes Dons Sports and Education Trust, and I think it was an idea to get somebody who they thought would put bums on seats. How wrong were they? Who on earth is going to pay money to come and see me sing, for goodness sake? No, I mean, it was a great idea, and John Cove approached me and his son Tom and Matt, who were involved in the production, to raise money for the Milton Keynes Dons Sports and Education Trust. And to be honest with you, I initially thought, well, I haven't really got time. It's going to be a lot to do, but decided that it was a good distraction for me, and I ended up absolutely loving it. It was great fun. I met a hugely talented bunch of people and hopefully raised a few quid along the way. Excellent one.
Are you prepared to sing a little bit for us now?
Absolutely not a chance in hell.
It's weird, that's what everyone said you'd say. The other question I was going to ask, do you reckon we can get a duet with you and Tony Stratford at some point?
Yeah, hey, that wouldn't be... I'd quite enjoy that, actually. Yeah, why not?
That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear.
You tell me what you want me to sing, and I'll do it. The one thing I'm slightly concerned about is that you'll be aware I host the Milton Keynes Dons Player of the Year Awards.
Yeah.
And I'm just concerned they're gonna say, you know, as you're hosting the event, would you like to do a performance of the song on stage? And they'll get the same answer that you just got. Maybe one or two more expletives thrown in for good measure.
Yeah. Excellent one. Listen, we've not got a vast amount of time. Let me just ask you a few football questions if I can. Are you enjoying this season?
Yeah.
From a Dons perspective.
How could you not enjoy this season? How could you not enjoy this season?
It's a bit special,
The
Luke,
football's
isn't it?
decent. Obviously, you know, the emergence of Dele Alli, strikers that you feel can score a goal in any match, in Will Grigg and Benny. Attractive football, and I think the buzz from everyone at the club, supporters and everyone within the club as well, and the media, is that there's a real shot this season, a real chance.
Feels that way, and it's one that, you know, I think perhaps recent fate has sort of made us want to do this, but we're all kind of waiting for the thing to go horribly wrong that's going to ruin it. But it just feels right at the moment. Very early, very early in the season.
It does, and it is early in the season. But I think you know, Dons fans should just enjoy it while it's like this. Yeah, of course, there's going to be a feeling that, you know, perhaps at some point it might go wrong. But you know, I look at the pitch, and in every position there is cover. There is cover, and there are players who can step up to the mark. I mean, Danny Green's alongside me doing co-commentary for Three County Sport at the moment, and he's arguably one of the best deliverers of a ball in the club, you know, and he's not even getting any football at the moment because he's got a hamstring injury. So, you know, Lee Hodgson's out. So I think you know, the players that they've got at the moment, plus the two that are out injured, I think there's some real depth in the squad. I think it's very, very exciting.
What we're just saying about Danny Green sitting alongside you there, Luke, did you see his face when I walked away yesterday? It was one of those, what, didn't you want to speak to me?
Yes. Hey, that doesn't happen very often. Most of somebody wants to actually speak to me rather than one of the players.
Yeah, we spoke to him earlier anyway.
I must say, he's a very good co-commentator. I listened to the commentary I was watching the game yesterday, and he does talk a good game as well as play one.
He really does, and he knows. And one of the secrets of being a co-commentator is knowing when to say what you've got to say, and actually knowing when to shut up. Unfortunately, sometimes I don't know when to shut up, but he certainly does.
I'm afraid that's all we've got time.
I would say out of the summarisers that we've had, out of the the summarisers of ex-pros and current pros, I think he's certainly up there with the best.
Excellent.
Yeah, very good. I know you asked the question of your listeners on Three Counties Radio last night, Luke, but from a personal point of view, what would you like in the next round?
Can I tell you what I don't want in the next round?
I know. I have an idea anyway.
I do not want Milton Keynes Dons versus Southampton. I do not want that. I do not want that fixture.
Shall we save that until the final?
Say that again?
Shall we save that until the final?
Yeah, that would be even worse. That would be very, very difficult for me, I have to say. And I was talking about it. Funny enough, I was talking about that in the office today. What would I like? So no, I don't want a Southampton draw. That would be disappointing because as I've never ever shied away from it, my loyalties would be hugely split on that one. Very difficult one for me to do and cover. I fancy. I don't know about anyone else, and if there's any Dons fans listening right now, does anyone fancy a visit to the Etihad?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.